Hey guys, I'm Viper and welcome to my Austrian Grand Prix preview. As you can see, we've got R-Factor gameplay in the background. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's the F1 1998 mod. I'm driving as Hank Howell Craxton in the Williams. So I hope you enjoyed the footage. This is around the 1998 Austrian Grand Prix, by the way. Anywho, pardon me. The actual Grand Prix itself, well, obviously it's Austria. Back introduced last year after its long 11-year innocence, I guess, from the F1 calendar. And yeah, it was quite, I'd say it wasn't exactly the most interesting race on the calendar last year. It was a quick race, don't get me wrong, it went by just like that. But I think it was the fact that, well, obviously I support Hamilton, so I was quite happy that he came from like 10th to 2nd during the race. He did challenge for the win against Rosberg, but obviously Rosberg did a good job in trying to hold him back. And that was it. Not much else can be said about the race apart from that. Also, Red Bull did not do as well as they thought they would, and I think they came 8th and 9th in that race, respectively. Unfortunately, it wasn't a very good circuit, and they were expecting it to be quite a good circuit and play to their strengths. And they were like the second fastest car on the grid last year, to Mercedes. Then you also got Ferrari and so on. Anyway, this year I reckon we're going to have, as per usual, I do reckon it's going to be somewhat in qualifying. It will be the two Mercedes versus the two Ferraris once again. However, I am not going to discount Williams. I did last year. I mean, I didn't do a preview like these preview things last year, but last year everybody did not expect a Williams 1-2 on the front row, so expect Williams to throw up a couple of surprises in the Grand Prix and in qualifying. They probably might get into the top 5 in terms of race position, and also for qualifying. I think they will do quite well in qualifying because they did quite well last year, which was a surprise. Anywho, moving on aside from that, what are my predictions for qualifying? Well, to be honest, like I said, it's mainly Mercedes versus Ferrari, but like I said, Williams can jump in the mix. So I'm going to be a bit ballsy and say this. I'm going to say that in the top 6, it will not go Mercedes, Ferrari, Williams. It will most likely go the two Mercedes looking out the front row. Then we'll probably have Vettel, Bottas, then Massa, and then Raikkonen, and then so on. The fight will go down the grid. Grosjean and Maldonado, and maybe Button and Alonso, but we'll see. In terms of race though, I think I definitely have to say for the race it's going to be, I reckon it'll be Mercedes versus Mercedes, so Lewis versus Rosberg, Hamilton versus Rosberg I mean. I reckon Rosberg did do quite well at this track last year, so I reckon I'm going to say Rosberg wins. Which, yep, I know it's not unlike me to say Rosberg wins, but obviously I've got to give everyone a fair chance. I reckon that Rosberg will win, with Hamilton coming second. I reckon Vettel will come third, because I reckon he's got a good pace to keep ahead of the Williams. Then I'd say it'll be Bottas, Massa in 5th, I think, and then Raikkonen. So pretty much the top 6 will start as they will finish the race in the position they started in qualifying, from qualifying. And then as for 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th, I reckon it'll go Nasser 7th, Grosjean 8th, sorry, Ricciardo 7th, Grosjean 8th, Nasser 9th, and I reckon the last point will go to Kvyat in the other Red Bull. So apart from that, I don't know what else there is about Austria, but it's a quick circuit. I've grown quite fond of it over the F1 games. I hope you guys have as well. Anyway, I'll stop rambling on now, and if you guys want to make your predictions down in the comments, be sure to do that, because I do like hearing what your predictions are. And until next time, I've been Viper Racing. You guys have been awesome. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Ta-ra!